Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss the question paper of 2020 examination of Mathematics Basic for class 10. We will be seeing the questions which were given in the paper as MCQ, that is 1 marks question. Needless to say that students whom I contacted at the examination center or have reported to me on my mobile or through WhatsApp have reported that this paper was rated as a simple question paper for them. So let us start from question number 1 and see how the question paper was, and we will be discussing the solution of each question one by one. Question number 1. If a pair of linear equation is consistent, then the lines represented by them are A. Parallel, B. Intersecting or coincident, C. Always coincident, and D. Always intersecting. See, we know that if a pair of linear equation is consistent and the equations are represented as a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, then two conditions can be there. First is that a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, and in this case the lines are intersecting lines. Or the second condition can be that a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2, and in this case we have infinitely many solutions. So in that case, in the second case, the lines will be overlapping each other, they will be coincident. So here the option B is correct. If a pair of linear equation is consistent, then the lines will be represented on the graph paper as intersecting lines or coincident line. Now we will see question number 2. The distance between the points 3, minus 2 and minus 3, 2 is. Four options are like this. We know that if 2 points are there whose coordinates are x1, y1 and x2, y2, then the distance between them d is given as under root x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. We can write it as x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, because squaring is there, and if we square then the number will become positive. So we can write it as either way. Here x1 y1 is 3 minus 2 and x2 y2 is minus 3 2. So putting these values in this formula, we can find that the distance d will be equal to under root 3 minus 3. So it will be 3 plus 3 whole square plus minus 2 whole square. This will be our distance required value. So this is equal to under root 6 square is 36 plus minus 4 square will become a positive number, that means 16. So it will be under root 52. Here option A is under root 52 units. So the correct choice is option A. A simple question in which direct formula is applied. Question number 3. 8 cot square A minus 8 cosec square A is equal to. Options are 8 1 by 8 minus 8 minus 1 by 8. We have been given 8 cot square A minus 8 cosec square A. Clearly 8 can be taken common. So 8 we have taken common. Inside bracket will be cot square A minus cosec square A. This will remain in the bracket. Now the formula in which cot and cosec both will come is the trigonometric identity which says 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A. This is the formula. Now we can apply this formula here. I can write cot square A value here, or I can write cosec square A value here. So I put the value of cosec square A, which is 1 plus cot square A. So this becomes 8 cot square A minus value of this is 1 plus cot square A. Now simplify this, 8 cot square A minus 1 minus cot square A, because minus is there outside this bracket. So cot square A and minus cot square A are cancelled. Minus 1 multiplied by this 8 will become minus 8. So here option C is the correct option. Next question, question number 4. The total surface area of a frustum shaped glass tumbler is where R1 is greater than R2, and these are the 4 options given to us. See, glass tumbler is of this shape. It is of this shape. Now here this area is not to be included because it is open. So whereas this bottom, which has R2 as radius, that is to be taken into consideration. So our formula for frustum shaped solid is pi L within bracket R1 plus R2 plus pi R1 square plus pi R2 square. Here we do not have the top area because it is open, so this will not be coming into the consideration. Now what is the value of L? L here in the formula is under root h square plus R1 square, R1 minus R2 whole square. That is the value of L here. So here the total surface area will be this formula. Option B here is the correct, pi L in bracket R1 plus R2 plus pi R2 square. Option B, correct choice. Now we'll see question number 5. 120 can be expressed as product of its prime factors as. 4 options are given to us. See, if we factorize 120, we can divide it by 2. So right here 2, 60 will come here. Now again divide it by 2, 30 will come. Now again divided by 2, 15 will come. 15 can be divided by 3, 5 will come, and 5 divided by 5, we obtain 1 here. So factorization of 120 can be in prime factors as 2 to the power 3, because 1, 2, second 2 and third 2 into 3 into 5. So here option D is the correct option. If we see the options also, we can find that here 8 is appearing and 8 is not a prime number. So this option cannot be the answer. 15 here, 15 can be divided by 5 or 3. So this can also not be the answer. Here we find 10 is there, which means 5 into 2. And again 10 is not. So just by observation we can say that this cannot be the answer. Here we find each number as base, which is a prime number. So we should by observation also can say that option D is the correct option. Otherwise this will be the procedure and we can find the prime factors of 120 as option D. Next question, question number 6. The discriminant of the quadratic equation 4x square minus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0 is 12, 84, 2 root 3 minus 12. See, we know that if the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then discriminant delta or d is given as b square minus 4ac. This is the value of the discriminant. Here a is equal to 4. A is equal to 4, b is equal to minus 6 and c is equal to 3. If we compare it with this equation, we write a as 4, b as minus 6 and c as 3. Calculate discriminant. Delta or d is equal to minus 6 square minus 4 into 4 into 3. Minus 6 square will be a positive number. This will be 36. Minus 4 into 4, 16. 16 into 3 is 48. Calculate this. This becomes minus 12. So here option D is the correct option. Question number 7. If 3 minus 6 is the midpoint of the line segment joining 0, 0 and xy, then the point xy is, and 4 options are like this. Now we will first understand the concept behind this question. See, we know if 2 points are x1 y1 and x2 y2 and midpoint is xy, then x is given as x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y is given by y1 plus y2 upon 2. Sum of x coordinates upon 2 is the x coordinate of the midpoint. Sum of y coordinates upon 2 is the y coordinate of the midpoint. Now here midpoint coordinates are given 3 minus 6. So as per this formula, we can say 3 is equal to 0 plus x upon 2 and minus 6 is equal to 0 plus y upon 2, which gives us that x is equal to 6. 3 into 2 is 6. So x is equal to 6 and y is equal to minus 12. So x and y values are 6 and minus 12. That is the coordinate xy is 6 minus 12. So here option C is the correct option. Question number 8. In the given circle in figure 1, number of tangents parallel to tangent PQ is, options are 0, many, 2, 1. See, parallel to PQ, many lines can be drawn, but only one line, which will be this line. Say this is XY, will be tangent to the given circle. All other lines which are parallel to this will be like this only, and they all will be secant. Other lines which will not be intersecting will be like this. So only one line can be there, only one tangent can be there which will be parallel to this tangent PQ. So here option D is the correct option. Question number 9. For the following frequency distribution, the upper limit of median class is, a frequency distribution is given. We have to find the median class first and then we will write the upper limit of that median class. Options are given like this. See, to find out the median class, we will first find the cumulative frequency. Let us calculate the cumulative frequency here only. We'll write it here, cumulative frequency 8, which will correspond to this. Then 8 plus 10 is 18. 18 plus 19, 37. 37 will correspond to this. Then 25 plus 37 is 52. And then 52 plus 8 is 60. So here the value of n we find is 60. So clearly n upon 2 is 30. Now the cumulative frequency which is just greater than 30 is this 37, and 37 corresponds to this. So the median class is our 10 to 15, and hence upper limit of the median class is 15. Here option A is the correct option. Question number 10. The probability of an impossible event is, options are 1, 1 by 2, not defined, 0. We know that an event which will not happen at all, that is the impossible event, its probability is 0 because number of favorable cases in that event will be 0, and hence the probability will be 0. Option D here is the correct option.